The Crows have named an unchanged lineup for Saturday's clash with Geelong in Geelong. Joining me as always is Tom Rehn. Now, Tommy, any Crows under an injury cloud?
Well, there's only one really, Tredders. They've named an unchanged side, which is great news, but Scott Thompson did some work on his own. So he's 32 years of age, maybe just a little bit sore, but he's been such a warrior for such a long period. You'd back him in to play this weekend. One other player who's going to be playing is the former skipper, Nathan Van Berlo. 200 games is a brilliant achievement and one he should be proud of, and he's pretty happy with as well.
You know, to tell me that I would still be here 11 years later and to be lucky enough to play 200 games would be beyond my wildest dreams. So I'm certainly very fortunate and grateful to the footy club for the opportunity that they gave me, and I'm sure when my career is finished, I'll look back very fondly with some great memories here.
The 29-year-old doesn't know exactly when that will be.
I don't at all. It's for me, it's just about trying to. Obviously, this year is my number one focus.
And he shrugged off the sideshow surrounding Patrick Dangerfield, insisting none of the players will be affected.
I'd be surprised a lot of the boys don't read the papers, they don't really watch the news, and they don't listen to what's going on too much. And it's whether it be that's their coping strategy or whatnot, but it just means that we're able to focus on what our job is this week.
Well, Tredders, let's have a look at the Cats now. 3 changes there and a couple of decent ins. Stokes, who's going to be saying his farewell game, and it is really going to be an emotional one this weekend for all of the fans as well, because they're going to say goodbye to some absolute legends.
Yeah, well, 2 of those in particular, Kelly and Stokes. We're expecting Stevie Johnson to name that he won't play as a Cat. We think he may play on next year, but this is a dress rehearsal, and I think it's perfect for the Adelaide Footy Club because they go away from home, parochial crowd who's going to want to get up for their club legends. That is finals-like atmosphere. That is a dress rehearsal for next week, potentially against the Bulldogs at Etihad Stadium. So I think Adelaide are a good thing, but it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy. This one's interesting as well, Tredders. Port Adelaide, Schultz and Need come in. Montfrey's out with that sore foot. So too Aaron Young. Also a bit of doubt surrounding the skipper, Travis Boak, after he failed to train yesterday. But he says he should be fine and will be there on Saturday.
Just put up a little bit sore, and so it was just precautionary to get through yesterday and sort of just watch on from the sidelines. It was raining, so it was good to sit under a bit of shelter. But yeah, look, I've just got to get through training tomorrow and see how we go.
He's a warrior too. He'll get through. He should be fine. Let's have a look at Fremantle's ins and outs, Tredders. Now, you probably need to get the old... Have
we got enough time?
No,
We've got about 4 pages to roll, but
that
we
board's
only show
not
the
big
one.
enough. It's not big enough. Have a look. 11 changes in total, Tredders. I'm just getting in the way of a couple of them there. Extraordinary stuff. But they've forecast this a fair way out, the Dockers, haven't they?
Yeah, they have, and they're at the top of the ladder, and I've got no issue with them. I've got issue with the North Melbourne one because, you know, they're finals. They don't know where they finished. They finished top. They've got to travel. I don't mind that one.
Well, let's have a look at some other news as well that's floating around the place, Tredders. And with regard to the sub rule, it looks like it's going to be scrapped and we're going to get 90 interchanges per team per game from next season. Your thoughts? Smart
move. Hated the sub. Hated it from day one. Don't think it added anything to football. And I was hearing 80. It's good that it's 90. So at least the AFL's being smart around it. I'd love to see uncapped, but I think that's as good as we can hope for.
And Tredders, some other news around the place comes out of Alberton, where assistant coach and a former premiership teammate of yours, Josh Carr, is going to be leaving and will actually head up North Adelaide as the senior coach next season. Do you like that move?
Well, the word was he's going to go to the Magpies and coach them. But what he is doing is going, I want to coach in my own right, and I want to coach in an independent club. He's done the AFL system for a couple of years. Now he does that. I think it's a really good appointment. He's an A-grade quality candidate, and North Adelaide's got a beauty there. And he could go down the similar path that maybe Josh Franco went down, an absolute A-grade bloke too. Tredders, that does me. I'm going to get out of here, but give us your 9 winners for the last week of the year. Well, I'm backing the home teams. I'm going for Port Adelaide. I'm going for Adelaide. I think it's going to be a tight one down there at the Cattery, but that always happens when you've got a couple of big names retiring, going for Sydney and Collingwood as well.